Imagine me farting on your balls while you clap my cheeks during this beautiful sunset outside of Walmart. God damn, this shit is romantic.
What? Welcome to the show with DeMarco and Kayla. Deep dive into life twist, see you later. We got questions, got thoughts, no hesitation. Why we like this now is your destination. Pop culture, trends to daily grind hustle. Breaking it down, talking truth, no muzzle. You feel lost, sometimes we gonna navigate. Letting you know it's never too late. Why are we like this now? Gonna figure it out with a pow, pow, pow. DeMarco and Kayla taking the bow. Join us on the journey, we'll show you how.
See, it works out. What's going on? It's Marco, aka DeMarco. This is my lovely co-host Kayla. This is Why We Like This Now podcast, week 41. And I don't know what the fuck happened to the bottom of this can. It wasn't in the freezer.
That's what I was about to ask you. If it was in the freezer, because that usually happens when it is, or it will happen to the top or something.
It's just some sparkling water. So what's going on? What's going on? The Patriots keep rolling. The 49ers are still sliding by.
I fucking lost in my fantasy again. I was supposed to win for sure.
Yeah, because all your fantasies just don't come true.
No, none of them came true this week. The only person who did good was only like one person who did good. My freaking Chargers defense was down the drain. Another Chargers player I had, obviously, because Chargers fucking lost 35-6 or some crazy shit like that.
Because the AFC West is trash, and who would have known that the fucking Broncos were gonna be out of the AFC West?
Yeah,
good, and
right.
I mean, we all knew the Raiders were gonna suck, but the Chiefs are the ones that are not doing so well. And then, oh look, I won again.
Yeah. I fucking did.
9-2. 9-2. I hadn't even really looked at it, honestly. I just made sure everybody was in there. I guess my kicker was hurt, but other than that, I'm still rolling my damn self.
I'm doing shit.
But
the Patriots are doing good, so that's what matters to me.
Fuck the Patriots.
They're above Buffalo.
Your schedule is so easy too, though.
I know, but they've been doing bad for so long that nice to see them do better.
Did you do anything during the weekend?
So it's been rainy here, so there's not much to do. But yeah, I did go on a date this weekend. I don't know why. I mean, I really thought, who knows with this guy. And then I told him, let's go somewhere where we can talk. This dude brings me to the loudest place that you could ever bring someone. The loudest band. I was so annoyed. I was already late. He kept telling me, it was just rock music, but not something that you would try to get to know someone, because you can't hear them. Literally, I had to ask him 5 times one time, what he said, because I couldn't hear him, because he kept trying to talk. And I'm like, okay, I asked you to bring me somewhere where we could talk. You didn't do that. So how are you going to talk to me when the music is so loud? You can't even hear yourself think. It was so loud because the room was so small.
But was it like a rock band?
It was like a band, not like a rock band. It was like a band, but like older rock, but not jumping around kind of rock,
Like alternative?
Like classic rock or something. Like old school,
Oh, they were playing old music, they were playing other people's music?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which was fine. It would have been a good time had we known each other and we were gonna have fun. But it was fucking raining. I got kind of lost trying to find the place and was late. And then he told me 3 times, hey, I almost left. I'm like, okay, then you should have just fucking left. I told you why I was late. The weather was so shitty. People were driving all slow. I missed the turn 3 times.
You sound like you're just like me. If I tell you, hey, we're going to be somewhere at 8 o'clock, I'm gonna leave my house at 8 o'clock.
So dude. Okay, but the weather was
Is
so
that you though?
bad.
Is that you? Is that what? Yeah, exactly. That's why. That's what I'm saying. You're just like me. We don't have like a sense of time. We're like, okay, it's at 8 o'clock, and then 7:30. I got plenty of time. I still got to do my hair. I still got to do this. That's it. Next thing you know, it's 8:05, and you're leaving the house. Where the fuck are my keys at? Oh fuck! Like, oh
Oh,
shit.
I was looking for my passport because I realized on my birthday my driver's license expired. So I'm like, well, if they try to card me, I'm fucked. And then I was like, it wasn't where my passport wasn't like because I have it usually filed in a filing like spot, but like I had taken it out for some other reason. I forget why. I think I was trying to see if it was expired yet one time, and then I never put it back, and it was on my dresser, and I forgot that I had put it there. So I'm like looking all over the place for it, and then I'm like, fuck, I'm already late. And then like I'm telling him I'm so sorry, like I'm late, like I was looking for my passport and like all this shit, and
Oh yeah.
and I had told him like, oh, it's my birthday this week, and my license expired. He didn't even say happy birthday. Go on, that's rude.
Wow.
Well,
Where'd you find this guy?
online, where I find the rest of them. No, but like he wasn't a bad guy. He was okay. So yeah, I told him bring me somewhere where we can talk. So this dude goes to like bring me at the loudest place possible. So I'm like, fuck, okay. Now we're not talking. I'm annoyed because it took me so long to get there, and like I fucked up when I was trying to get there in time and all this stuff. And then he told me like 3 times I almost left, and I'm like, okay, motherfucker, then leave. Okay, because it would make my night so much better if you just left. Like I was just like thinking that in my head, like, and then I was just like, whatever, just stay for like an hour and a half or something, because I was already tired and annoyed, and I knew
Did
I
y'all go
had to
somewhere
work tomorrow.
after?
Oh fuck no! So what happened was we were drinking. I had like 2 beers and a shot or whatever because he wanted to. Like he was trying to talk to me the whole time. I couldn't hear fucking any shit he was saying. He's like, well, I didn't know the band was going to be this loud. Okay, well, you're bringing me somewhere where there's band. So it's usually always loud.
But what I'm saying is, could he have salvaged it? Could he have been like, okay, well, let's go somewhere else then? I thought this place was going to be this, but it's not. Did it cost to get in?
No, it didn't cost to get in.
Oh, then I would have been like, hey, let's go somewhere else. I'm kind of hungry. Let's go share an appetizer and go
Well, this place
talk.
had food. It was like a restaurant bar kind of
Right,
thing.
but still, I still would have been like, hey, is this okay? If it's kind of loud in here, and let's go. Let's go across the street. I don't know where you were at, if there is
I
it across
no,
the
there
street,
wasn't
but
any bars that were going to be good, and then I just honestly, I just didn't want to. It wasn't worth trying to salvage. Like I was already in a bad mood. I He told me like he picked this place out, and then he told me like 3 times that he was like gonna leave because I was late. Even though I explained to him why I was late, the weather was so fucking bad. It was so bad. Like I couldn't even see. Even when he was driving, he's like, I couldn't even see when I was driving here. And I'm like, okay, dude, so why not give me some like grace here, you know?
was it on Saturday?
Forget if it was on Friday or
You
Saturday.
don't watch any? You don't remember if it's Friday or Saturday?
No.
I was asking because I'm like y'all don't watch like college football.
I watched it during the day. And
Then
I
if you watch
watched
college
it, and
football,
then they had TVs on, and I was trying to watch the games too, and then he was just like, oh, he's like, you like sports, and I'm like, yeah, I told you that. Like I don't know, like, and he like the fact that he had to like yell to me like so many times, and I was just like, I was over it. Like I just was like, no, he's not for me. I don't want to deal with him. So I just drank the drinks, and then was just like,
wrote them
I didn't
off.
want to leave too early because I didn't want to be a bitch about it. I offered to pay, all that kind of stuff. I'm just like, no, I don't. And he hugged me. He's like, let me walk you to your car. And I'm like, no, I'm good. He's like, you're not cold, because I was wearing like completely laced like leggings
Oh,
that only
leggings.
had like shorts kind of thing.
Thought you were
So it was
showing
like
nipples.
my whole legs. I'm about to be. No, no, I'm kidding. But yeah, and then he walked me to my car, even though I told him a couple times he didn't need to. And then he hugged me, and I think he was gonna try to kiss me, and then I just was like, okay, bye.
It sounds disastrous.
It was
It
it was
sounds
the
so
whole thing,
damn
and that's not
stressful.
even all of it. I just don't feel like going through the whole detail of it. But like that was like the most
But like I thought
annoying.
that's what like online is. I thought like online like you show that like hey, I like sports, I like long walks on the beach, I
It
like
does say that literally on my profile. It says that I pretty much live for sports.
see this is why I couldn't fucking I don't know, I can't do no fucking
But when
online
people
thing
don't
for the same
listen or
shit,
pay
so
attention, even though I told them like 100 fucking times that I watch sports and I play fantasy, and I mean, what woman plays fantasy but doesn't like sports? Please
well,
tell
there's a
me.
lot of women.
Wait,
There's some women. Some women just like think they want to play and then they'll start the fantasy and then
but they don't stay on it, but they're not like complaining
right.
about it and all that shit like me. And
Right.
that's what I did. And I'm just like, this dude's like so annoying. I don't know. He just didn't listen. He didn't pay attention to me. He just didn't listen to me. It was just like, I feel like everything that could have gone wrong went wrong that night. It was just not meant to be. And like the whole time I was there, I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to fucking get out of here.
Did you
Like,
go get something to eat before you went home?
did I? No, I was so mad. I just went home and went to bed.
'Cause usually,
I
you know, you go
texted a
home and you're
couple.
just like, I'm just gonna go grab me something. But I'm just going home and then
I
fucking
texted a couple
have some
people
dinner.
that like I had gone out with before, and I'm like, oh my God. They're like, what? And I was like, I just went on the worst date ever. And then I went home. And then a couple people were like, oh, I'm glad it was the worst date. I'm like, fuck you.
But at least you tell people though, so they can know, like, hey, I'm not on the. I'm trying not to be on the market anymore. So
Yeah. Oh, I'm really trying, but it's like I go on
you're
these dates.
trying.
Everyone,
You're trying. I'm not, and we're in the same spot.
I don't know. It's like I can't
But
like anybody. I always find reasons not
because
to like
you
them.
gotta get off these apps. Just random person, just a random person
I don't
in the
go
street
anywhere.
somewhere. You
I'm never
work
gonna meet
with
anyone.
people. You work with people. You
Yeah,
work
but
and
I feel like it's
you stop people and you're like, hey, this and that about your sales,
solar. Someone
and
solar.
then
I
you're
saw
just
solar.
like, hey, yeah, dang, he has a house. Does he has a wife? No.
No,
What's
all of
up?
them have wives.
Oh.
Almost all of them do.
Well, usually the
But
single ones do have wives.
I don't really, huh?
That's like usually the single ones do have wives.
Wow. No, but I don't really like think about hitting on people at work. It's just not my cup of tea. Like one time I gave a guy who I work with my number, and that was a huge mistake
Oh yeah, you
because
told
if
me
he was,
about that. That's the one that the other girl. That other girl, did they end up going out and stuff?
I don't know. I think
Or
they
did
might
she did not
have.
do it after you snitched him out and was like, oh, he was
No, she
boring.
didn't care about
And
that. Like I said, she did not give a fuck. She's just one of those people who does not give a fuck because she uses guys, so she doesn't care. She doesn't care
the
who he's hooking
worst.
up with.
He motherfucking worst. See, that's
She
why I
told me
don't
I
date.
could do way better. She said, "Oh, you could use way more guys than I do," and she's like,
She's
"And
trying to pimp you
I get
out.
a lot,
She's trying to
pretty
pimp
much."
you out. She hasn't asked you to go out, like to go look for guys and shit.
Yeah, but I just don't. I'm not. That's not my cup of tea.
You need to get out of your comfort zone. That's the problem. You got to get out
No,
of your
but
comfort
going to
zone.
look for guys to like buy me
But
just drinks all night and just do no, because I don't want to give them the wrong impression and all that bullshit. I'm not into that. I'm just
what if
not
you
into it.
find somebody
I'm not gonna find anybody like that.
and you're gonna find somebody? The same people you're finding online are the same people that are out at the clubs or in the bars or in the
You know,
wherever the
half
fuck
these
y'all are
people don't
going.
even go anywhere,
Exactly.
which is why they're online. Which is why I'm online because I don't fucking go anywhere except for the
Well, if
bar
it
near
was
my house, and
well,
then
if it
those
was
are,
working, then it would have worked already. At least for a little bit.
maybe I'll go to the bar this weekend. I don't know. On myself near my house. We'll see. Well, anyway, my dating life is still a disaster. It's still gonna be a disaster.
Well, it's about having fun. It's not about the end goal. It's about the journey.
Well, the journey sucks.
I just started marathon training, so like I like
How's that going?
and just I'm exhausted already, and
I
it's
know.
I'm 13 weeks out, and that's all I'm thinking about is when's the next day I'm running, and then I've been working 12, 13 hours a day, still going to the gym, still running. And see, I'm in the same position as you. I can't find nobody. I can't find nobody just running because I don't do run clubs. I don't do all that, the social shit about it. And in fact, I don't even like motherfuckers that run. I don't even like them people like that. And so
Yeah, because they're
that's the
weird,
thing
huh?
about me is just like I can't go and just like share an appetizer with you because what am I gonna do? Oh, I'm vegan, so I can't eat this and I can't eat that. And then as soon as I
A
say
lot
that,
of
you're
people
gonna
have
be.
vegan options nowadays.
I'm not saying there's not options. I'm saying
Like you could have a
like
zucchini or something.
I'm not saying
Zucchini
that. I'm
bread.
saying like me telling you that I'm gonna share with you, and then it just seems like it's a hassle, like to try to explain to another woman that like this is it. This is what your life is gonna be like if we're gonna be together. And that sounds
Zucchini fries
exhausting. Zucchini
and
fries.
marathon marathon running.
My daughter had a musical all weekend, and so that's what I did. See, I have my own little dates, and it's with my kids. So like,
Oh yeah, I have
I
those every day.
bought her flowers.
I saw
She
that.
had
That's so sweet.
she had a musical. She did awesome. It was her first musical. I think she liked it, but at the same time, it's kind of like anything else, you have to put time into it. So she was exhausted because they had her going all late night stuff, doing that stuff too. But it's the name of the game, and that was my weekend. I didn't do anything else. Where I'm rewatching Stranger Things because the new Stranger Things is about to come out.
I've been wanting to watch it, and then my
You
son was like,
haven't
"Oh, we
watched
should
Stranger Things?
still no."
Horrible, horrible. It's one of the best shows, especially with your kids. Your your kids haven't watched Stranger Things?
Okay, so they've watched parts of it, and my son was like, "When you watch it, can you let me know? Can we can watch it together?"
He's gonna love that. It comes out. Okay, so the last one comes out on the 26th of November, 4 episodes, and another four in around Christmas time, and then the very final episode is on January 1st. So you have plenty of time to go through all the seasons. I'm telling you, it's gonna bring back nostalgic. Like it just feels like a kid's adventure. Like if you like the Goonies, if you like
Yeah.
any of those old movies that we watched growing up, you're
Hmm.
yes, yes, yes. And then we just started watching Welcome to Derry. Did you watch it at least? Have you seen it? Have you
The
watched
movie It?
it? The movie It with Pennywise,
Of course,
the
I've
clown.
seen
The
all of
newer
them.
one, not the old one. Okay, so you did watch part one and part two?
Hmm.
Okay. So they have a new show called Welcome to Derry.
I
And
know we talked about it.
it's like Stranger Things, but for psycho kids.
Yeah,
And
I
that
actually was planning to get HBO Max to watch it, and I was trying to see if they had like a Black Friday deal. It's so cheap.
you and me are so fucking alike. It's so fun. Just buy something else. Just get something else. You can use my login, whatever. Like,
I was like, is there a Black Friday deal where it's like 99 cents for like 6 months each month or something? So I was like, I'm gonna wait and see,
you're
like
just
if I
like
can
me.
find
Like I don't
something Black
understand how
Friday.
you're just like me, but so different at the same time. But yes, that's
I'm
the
so
same way
cheap.
I am. I'm about to try to cancel all of my shits and be like, okay, what's gonna come up for Black Friday? Because once I
Yeah,
cancel
that's
them,
what
it's
I was
gonna
planning to do
cancel.
with Hulu too. I'm
But
so
yes,
cheap.
Stranger Things. That's what we did. We just rewatched that, and we did the musical, and then I've been running all weekend. But that's my life. My life is boring as fuck, and I don't think I'd have it any other way right now. Not right now. And football. We've been watching football too. I've been watching football. 49ers are still hurt, but we're sliding by because we got the next easy schedule too. We just played the Cardinals.
You just
We
won.
got the Panthers. We got the Titans and a bye week, and so
What are you
we
guys
just need
at
to be
right now?
healthy.
What's your standing?
Hold on. They are 7-4. I was gonna say 8-2,
Oh,
but
okay.
no, LA is number one in that division, and so we're tied with Seattle. Well, we're not really tied because Seattle had that bye week, so they're a game ahead because of the seven, so they're 7-3. and then
Oh,
yeah. So, but our kicker got hurt, so we just keep getting hurt and somehow still winning right now. Tired of these fucking injuries. So
I know. I know. I keep having to like get rid of players on my fantasy team because everybody's getting hurt. The
hmm
Patriots are at 9-2.
and then they had that boring ass UFC fight where they were just wrestling. But there is
Yeah.
boxing. There is boxing this weekend. David
Oh yeah.
Benavidez fights Yard. David Haney, Bam Rodriguez from San Antonio. He fights. It's gonna be a good weekend.
Mhm.
Good
It is.
weekend in fights. I might consider going out. Might. Even though I don't drink, I might. See, even that. See, look. What am I gonna
I am.
tell a date? What am I gonna tell a date? Let's go somewhere, but it has to be vegan friendly. I don't drink.
Yeah, but I thought
Boring.
you weren't drinking just because of the whole like you're trying to just keep yourself good, like. But I didn't know that you stopped completely.
I haven't drank since Cinco de Mayo.
No, I know, but I'm saying like I didn't think that like you
Like I
were
was
gonna be
sober,
like
like
done,
sober
yeah,
forever.
sober. Yeah.
I mean, I haven't planned not to, but I haven't planned to. So as of right now, I don't drink, and I just don't plan on it yet.
Wrong.
I don't know. Then the
I
holidays are
don't know.
coming. Let's see what the
Okay.
holidays have. I don't know. I'm probably gonna for Thanksgiving. I'm probably just gonna be sitting at a restaurant like SpongeBob with the fucking coffee by himself.
Literally, I'm going to a restaurant too by myself because I won't have my kids and I have no family here. So
That's our life. See, we're the same. We are the
probably be
same.
at a bar again. Or maybe I'll just be at home lonely because I have no family.
No
No, my
family,
kids
no
like my
family, no
kids are
dates.
yeah, my kids are my only family here. That's I think
Yeah.
that's why I was trying to find someone so bad, like because like it'd be nice to be part of a family again because when I was with my kid's dad, like his family was my family, but now we're not, so I have no family. But I'm not gonna bring my kids to the East Coast to live to be away from their dad because I feel like that's more selfish just so I can be around family during the holidays and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not going to leave them during the holidays here because even though they're with their dad, because that's fucked up, because I know they'll be like, hey, what the hell? Like, why don't you bring us too?
Yep.
So it's like, I might go home next year for the holidays. So, well, it's not really home anymore, but like to visit family, I guess. I don't really
All
know.
right,
I
let's go
don't.
to this first video.
If my daughter comes to me and say, Daddy, my husband cheated on me, I'm going to say, Princess, give me a hug, sit down, I need to talk to you. Is he a good provider? Yes. Does he take good care of you? Yes. Does he ever disrespect you, raise his hand to you? No. Outside of this cheating, is he pretty much what you need in a man? Yes, he is. What do we know about this woman? Was this thing purely sexual? Was it a hit and miss? Is it a work romance? Or is he really feeling this woman? If she tells me this was a hit and miss, I'm going to tell her, go have a conversation with him about his infidelity. Let him know you do not like it. But there's two things I want you to think about. I will never tell you not to leave a man because he cheated. I will never tell you that. If you want to leave him because he cheated, go ahead and do it. But I want to ask you a question. How many men you expect to find out there who are never going to go outside that marriage at least occasionally to experience another woman? I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying it's not realistic to leave a good man for an oops. I'm going to tell you when you better pack your shit. I'm going to come pack it. If you find out the other woman is more important than you now.
That's a dad talking to his daughter.
It's not a dad.
So I want to reiterate that because my dad would not have said any of that shit.
At all. I don't give a fuck how much money.
My dad would have been like,
providing. That's not advice at all. Like, so Dr. Umar, I don't understand. I don't know if he knows how funny he is, and I don't know if he's really serious about all the things that he says, because he does have some hilarious ass shit that he doesn't even know he's funny because he does say some funny ass shit. What? Are you talking to a friend like that? Because I don't think I'd even tell you that.
No, you wouldn't. People do a lot less to me, and then you're like, no, leave them.
But there are guys out there that really do feel this way, and that's I hate this whole new wave of fucking alpha male women can't think type of fucking thinking. It's the stupid, and I don't know if that's just because I'm a girl dad and I have all girls, but it's like, bro, like I said before, ambition on a woman is the sexiest thing that you can have. So first of all, my daughter is damn sure ain't gonna have nothing to fall back on in case something like this happens. But if you told me, so the thing is that like if I told my mom or that this happened, they're always gonna think that. If my daughter comes to me and tells me this and then later on forgives him, I'm never gonna like that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you do. I don't give a fuck what you say, and I'm gonna be mad at you for going fucking back with them. Because if you fucking you're bringing yourself down to this motherfucking level down here, and now y'all both over there, and you're just gonna let this shit happen. Like I don't know. I don't know if this is a joke or if, because ain't no motherfucking way. That's not a dad. That's not what a dad would say. What do you mean how many other guys won't be? That's the whole point of motherfucking marriage, is that you don't go outside of the fucking marriage. Like, what?
So yeah, that's what even like therapists, they'll tell you, like, talk to each other. Communication is the most important thing, so you don't go outside the marriage, because going outside the marriage is not really like, it's not someone cheating because they're like, oh, I'm so horny, I just want to fuck someone. No, it's usually some kind of something else going on where the communication is broken and they need to like some kind of release elsewhere, you know? It's not like necessarily, I mean, yeah, guys get horny and shit like that, I get it, but like, it's the communication that's broken. And if my dad told me like, oh, don't leave him just because he fucked up once, I'd be like, what the fuck? What kind of dad says that? Like, my dad would be like, no, leave him.
That's what I mean, and I don't know if it's just clickbait. You know what I mean? Like I said, like we live now that like a lot of people have these microphones now and shit too, where they're just they're doing these podcasts where like they don't want women to think, and you got to be an alpha male, and you shouldn't want to have your own job. You need to be a provider. He needs to be the provider. You need to be submissive. Like no, it's not the way the world works now. They didn't fight for years for rights. They didn't do all this other shit. Like, no, we're a fucking team. We're a fucking team. When you're with somebody, you're a team. And when you go outside of that team, you switch teams. That's what you did. And does it suck? Yeah. Did you make a mistake? Yeah. But too bad, too sad, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I guarantee you, like, if it was the other way around, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wouldn't want to fuck. He's not gonna want to come back to you after you done cheated. So like,
no, fuck no. He'd be like, okay, I'm out. I'm done.
Exactly. Like that's not a dad. That's just not a dad. A dad shows you your self-respect. Biggest thing is your self-respect.
And you lose it. You lose it when you take someone back.
You're not that
like
person.
That.
I wonder, does he really have daughters? Does he have a daughter that he's saying this, or is this just something? Because there's just no way. There's just no way you would say that shit and be okay with it. And I don't give a fuck what we're living in now or what we're doing now. Once you're with somebody, if my daughter called me right now and said, "Oh, he cheated and this and this and that," I'm gonna go. Me and him are gonna go have a ride. We're going to talk, me and him. And there might not be a whole lot of talking. Because there just ain't no motherfucking way. There just ain't no fucking way.
I just don't believe anymore. And I know, yeah, you can work shit out or whatever. But like being cheated on so many times by different people, like there's no room for an accident anymore. Like that's it for me. Like I'm at the point where like if I'm going to be with someone and they cheat just even once now, I'm done. I'm 100% done. I don't care if we fucking live together. I don't care if we just bought a house. I'm over that. Like I am 100% done, which is why I'm being so picky right now and who I'm with, because, and this is why I tell them, one of the most important things to me is communication and loyalty. Like, if you're not going to be loyal to me, just let me know already, because we could fuck or something a couple times or whatever, and then that's it. Like, I honestly, like, I don't want to be with someone
I don't
who.
even want to do that. No, we're not doing that at all. We're not doing nothing. You're nothing to me now. You're fucking nothing to me. We're not
No, but
gonna do
honestly,
it
like,
again.
if
We're
you're
not
a
gonna do
cheater,
it. Nothing. No,
I
exactly.
can't do it anymore. Which is why I ask a lot of guys, oh, what happened? Like, what happened in your last relationship? What made it, go away? A lot of people nowadays are like, oh, it was so long ago that, like, we kind of grew apart and all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, so someone cheated, or you just, what happened? Like,
Right.
because I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that ever again. Ever.
And that's one of the reasons why I really haven't dated, because I really don't want to have to try to worry about something else or what's going on because of the issues that I've had, the trust issues that I have and shit. Like, I can't, and I've never spun the block again. That's the thing about me. Once you've done it, and it's happened to me too. You know what I mean? Plenty of times to where the girl, and they've told me, or I found out, and I'm just like, no, this is just not gonna happen again. And
yeah, I'm just not gonna even, like, let it, like, no, like, if you even think about wanting someone else, like, other than me,
that's
then
the
go have
conversation that you had. Like, hey,
yeah, that's what I
you
do.
know, I was
do have that.
doing, we were doing this, and I had some thoughts about this, and I don't want to go outside of the marriage or whatever, and I don't know why I had these thoughts, but I want to talk to you about this. Let's talk. You can have conversations before things happen. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, well, I was just working late one night and then it just happened. No, it didn't. Oh, and it did. Okay, it did. But that's what life's about. Life's about the decisions we make, and your decision, one small decision, one big decision, they can lead into shit that you don't want. But hey, you live in the bed that you make, and that's it. And that's just it. So
That's why communication is so important to me, because, like, if you can't talk to me, then you're not going to be able to talk to me about the tough talks that we're going to need to have, because all relationships go through shit. I mean, like, I'm one of those people that is just like, I have a lot of mental health issues, and like I need that communication, because if not, like, we're fucked, you know?
that's why, like, everything is just so fucked up nowadays that I don't know. See, and that's what I'm saying. I have a daughter old enough, you know what I mean, that she's married, and if that ever happened, he's a good dude. All this other stuff, like, and I'm just thinking about it right now. Like, if she called me and said that I don't give a fuck how good he is. I don't care how good he is. I don't care how much money he has. I don't care what he's providing or what he's done. Like, no, and figure it out. And you're leaving that motherfucker, and I don't give a fuck.
Because once you accept that they did it one time, once you forgive them, it gives them, like, that, I don't know, it's this weird thing, but it's like almost like you accepted what they did wrong, and then they fucking do it more times. You will barely ever hear that someone cheated one time and never again. And if that's the case, then they went to a therapist and their communication became bomb, and, like, they're the best couple ever. But for the most part, when someone cheats once, it always happens multiple times after that. It's never just one time.
Yeah,
usually.
it's just like a little kid. Like, you just, like, they went into a cookie jar. You told them they couldn't have a cookie, and they went in there and they got it, and you scolded them for it, and they realized that they didn't get in trouble hard enough, so they go do it again because he's just gonna yell at me again. Okay,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? No, I'm taking the fucking cookies away. Taking everything else that I fucking told you that you could have. Everything's getting taken away.
Yeah, and that's it. Like, if someone cheats on me again, that's it. I'm done. It's over. You broke my trust and everything else that we had.
We just need to take away these microphones. It's for some people. Let's go to this next one.
A woman in her 30s who doesn't have romantic love, it's like the greatest tragedy ever. You know, poor Lisa never found romantic love, and now she's in her 40s and she has cats. What a tragedy. Guess what? Lisa's just fine. All of the research shows the following. Men need and benefit from relationships much more than women. Widows are happier after their husband dies. true. This is true. Women do live longer in relationships. They live 2 to 4 years longer. Men live 4 to 7 years longer. If a man hasn't cohabitated with a woman or been married by the time he's 30, there's a 1 in 3 chance he'll be a substance abuser. When women don't have a romantic relationship, oftentimes pour a lot of that energy back into their friend network and their professional lives. When men don't have a relationship, they pour a lot of that energy back into online content, nationalism, misogyny, anti-immigration. They start blaming other people for their problems. In my 20s, 30s, and even into my 40s, I didn't want to get married. I didn't want to have kids. Everything was about more. No matter how much money, I want more money. Just never quite sated. And the only time I have ever felt sated is when I'm with my boys and my partner, and we're all on the couch, where I know they're safe, I know they're protected, I know they're loved. It's the only time I've ever had a moment where I thought, okay, I get it. This is it. This is enough. It is the most unexpected means of finding purpose and meaning in my life.
I guess I'm a substance abuser. I'm blaming everybody for my fucking...
Well, you used to drink a lot, but now you don't, because now you kind of like replaced it with running.
And I'm not worried about a fucking relationship.
No, you're not.
But I guess I'm gonna die sooner because I don't have one. So you agree with what he's saying?
That's what they say, because they say that guys also need sex.
Because if it's the other way around, I feel like with what he's saying, I'm a woman because I'm good being like this,
Yeah.
and you're a man because you have to have the relationship. So like the roles are reversed with whatever he said.
Literally, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, well, I've been
It
drinking here and there.
sounded good. It sounded good. I think he like does like studies and shit like that. But
I mean, for
I mean,
the
I
most
guess
part, I feel like it's true though, because a lot of the guys that I've met, 30 and up, usually drink a lot. They drink a shitload, like every weekend. You used to drink quite a bit, but now you don't anymore, and that's different. You're in a different like stage in your life. He's not saying you do it forever, but he was saying that that's kind of like,
But I really didn't drink a lot. I
no,
wasn't
not
a substance
a lot.
abuser. He said a substance abuser.
Well, a
He said
substance abuser could also be someone who drinks like once a week, every weekend, because you're doing
So
it.
you're a substance abuser.
If you're doing it, no, because if you're doing it.
Oh, so you're not a substance abuser?
I don't think so. I drink like 2 drinks, like once every couple of weeks. Well, the last weekend and the weekend before I did drink, but no, I didn't. No, the weekend before I didn't drink. The weekend before that I drank, but it was only like a couple drinks. No, but it's like one of those
But
things.
the thing wasn't about substance abuse. It wasn't about substance abuse. It was about women don't need relationships and men do. Do you agree with that?
I think that everybody needs a relationship of some sort. So because he's saying that women, we don't need to be with a man because we have our friends that we lean on and that take the place of that kind of, and then we just use the rose, and then we just use the rose or our fingers, and then we have everything.
I did agree with what he said about whenever he said that he sat back and he saw that it's enough. Like he saw that his kids were good and all that. So I feel like that's the time that I'm happy. Like co-parenting sometimes gets me sometimes where like when I'm not with my daughter, like I start thinking like, what's going on? Like you always want to have your kids at all times. And I know you as a co-parent as well know how that feels, especially like you said on Thanksgiving. Whenever Thanksgiving comes, we can laugh about it now, but when Thanksgiving comes and we're alone, we're gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? So like if it was just an all-time thing, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm like, oh, that's enough. Like I don't know if I would ever benefit from a relationship. Like
it's another reason why I don't drink alone every weekend or any of those things. Like I only drink like socially, because when my kids are gone, if I drank like a lot, I'd be a substance abuser for sure, because I would keep going and going because I would be sad. And then it would make me more sad. So when I drink, it's usually just like 2 beers or 3 beers at the most, and that's it. Usually it's not that much.
I guess instead of substance abusing, but the substance that I'm abusing is running, and that's what I do.
Well, you found something else instead of,
That's what
you
I'm
found something
saying.
else
That's
good
what
to
I'm
do with
saying.
yourself.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, I don't know. I guess I can agree with that. Like, honestly, sometimes whenever it comes to women, like, sometimes like you, it's like sometimes I'm just like, you can't just be happy without somebody.
And I was good for like a good year. I was happy. I was fine. I just had friends with benefits here and there, and that was just to have sex. But like, so I got mine, but like I was able to just do my own thing too. But like now I'm ready for it, a relationship. So I can be good without it. Like I'm fine without it. It's not that I can't live without someone because I was fine without it. It's just that I want to be with someone now. It's not the need, it's the want.
Because, like, in my mind, I guess, like, I, and I don't know if I'll ever get to the point, but like, if I'm not where I'm at in my life or I want to be, that's one of the reasons why. I can say that it's trust issues. I can say that it's all these other issues, which I do have, which, people have, and I can work through those. But like, I think the biggest thing with me is like, I'm not where I want to be in life yet. And like I said, I don't know if
Mm.
I'll ever get there. But if I don't feel like I'm good in my life right now to where I want to be, I don't see a benefit. I don't see somebody coming into my life and make. If you don't come into my life and make my life better, of course I'm going to try to make your life better too. I'm not just saying that as a one-sided thing, but if you don't come into my life and you're making it worse or you're not making it better, then I don't need it. And that's one of the reasons why I don't, is because of that. Is because
Well,
I'm
that's
doing
the
all
whole
these things to
purpose.
try to make myself better. And since I'm not to where I want to be, I don't reach out and I don't look out. And then whenever somebody does come in, I don't let them in. I don't know if they're going to be a benefit or not. And then, I'm not going to lie, I panic and I just like, fuck, we're getting close. Like, let me stop this now. So, I don't
So
know.
that happens to me sometimes too, where I'm like, okay, I like shouldn't have really started something with this particular person, and I know, like, I shouldn't have done it. Um, but then I start to realize, okay, we're getting a little too close for comfort, so then I gotta kind of like stop this, because this is not for me. Like this is not where I want to be. This is not the person I want to be with, you know?
Because I can't do like a small relationship anymore. Whenever you were younger, like you could like, oh, I was with them for 3 months, or I was with them for 8 months, or I was with
Yeah,
them for a year. I
me
can't do
neither.
that anymore. Like if I feel like we're just not gonna be it, then I'm not even gonna want to start.
Yeah, and I had a boyfriend. I've only had one boyfriend since the whole like my kid like not being with, the
Yeah.
last person I was with the long relationship that I was in for like 11 years, 12 years. And I had a boyfriend and in the beginning of the year, and it just didn't work because of the way I feel like we weren't seeing each other. It was just like getting more toxic all the time, but like he's always been one of those people that I could never like completely shut off, like when he went through something recently and I was there for him and stuff like that. And like it's just one of those people that I can never like shut out. So I don't know if that's considered like one of those relationships, but I honestly didn't see us breaking up completely. We just did because I think we were right for each other, but the timing wasn't right. But I don't know. Now I'm
We'll
just
just be
trying to.
single forever, and it's okay. And we'll just be friends, be single forever. What do you need? What do you need out of a relationship? Do you want to match pajamas? We can match
Fuck.
pajamas if you want to match pajamas.
Oh, we could do that too. We could do that. We could have an episode and we could wear the same ones. No, but I need to fuck the same person all the time. I need to fuck like every day.
Cyber gooning.
We're gonna get into that. 'Cause I just learned what gooning means. Because I don't know why you can't just say
But it's
like
it's because it just sounds better, and honestly, like I hate that
goon.
that it's changed to that word because the Goonies is my favorite movie and it's a kids movie.
Yeah,
We'll
and that's
talk
what I think about. No,
we'll
I
talk
will
about it later. We'll
never
talk about
ever.
that later. We'll talk about it later because I
I
know
know,
it's
but I'm
another
just
video that's
telling
gonna
you.
go sound like.
Shut up, dude.
But
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 yeah,
yeah,
no,
I
I'm
guess
not in a
I just.
rush, but I
Do
just
you
want to
have any
find it.
cats?
No,
No, just the dogs.
just the 2 dogs.
Same thing. Same thing. Crazy cat lady, crazy dog lady. Same thing. Let's go to this next
Literally,
one.
that's what I am.
This face.
This is teamwork. I hope that's well. Are you serious? You was looking for a whole while.
He gonna cry in the car.
He never was like, "Hey, can I
You're
see a
the
full body picture?"
well, you're the online expert. That's what I was gonna say. Like, do you don't do full body pictures? Okay, so although I think we both agree that she should have said it before, how would it come up? How
That
do
you
you
have
just
no
be
leg?
like, I'm this?
Guys always ask for full body pictures.
I I don't. So I don't. They always do a full body picture. I've never
Well,
been like, hey, can I get a full body picture?
well, because a lot of guys, a lot of the good-looking guys don't want like a fat girl,
Oh,
and
okay,
now
because
fat girls are
I'm not
popular.
good looking. I got
Again,
it. Okay.
no, I'm saying online. You don't even go online.
Well,
So
you
I'm
just
saying
said only the good looking guys ask. So I guess I don't ask. I guess I'm not good looking.
you
Go
don't
ahead.
ask because you're not
Continue.
online.
Continue.
Seriously. You don't online date. That's different. Okay, let me tell you what happened with this one guy. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what happened with this one guy that I was talking to. I was talking to this one guy. He wouldn't show me his face. All the pictures he had were of him in the back, or it showed like his daughter playing softball or his dog or something like that. But like it didn't show his face. I kept asking for a picture of his face, and he's like, why does that matter? And I'm like, because I need to see who I'm talking to. Like, what do you mean, why does that matter? Well, he was like, and then he was like, well, I don't show pictures of my face anymore because I was going on these dates and these girls catfished me. And I'm thinking at this point, I'm thinking like
Like
this dude's
you
gotta be
going
super
catfish.
hot. Super
You're
hot.
thinking super hot?
Yeah, because if he's getting catfished by women, that he's probably like really hot. So like I kept asking him and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna have my daughter take a picture. And I'm like, just take a selfie. Everybody takes a selfie with their phone, just take one, like snap one. And he's like, well, I just want to take a really good one. So then like he would keep doing that, telling me that he's gonna take one. And I'm like, dude, I just need to see your fucking face, man. Like, I just want to see your face. Like I even tell everybody, like I don't have the best body. I'm not like super fit or anything like that. Like I have a mom body, you know? And I literally will show you, like, cause that's how transparent I want the other person to be. Yeah, so then we started talking a lot, and we started talking on the phone, or not on the phone, like talking, but like texting, because he was cool. But then I was just like, just so you know, like I still need to see a picture of you because I really want to know who I'm talking to, you know? And I can't go on a date unless I know what you look like. And he's like, well, blind dates are fun. And I was like, you know what I look like. It's not a blind date. You know what I look like. I don't know what you look like. And then so then finally he shows me a picture of himself, and no. Because I even asked him, hey, do
Poor
you look
dude.
young?
He set
Or
himself up though. He set himself up though because like if you know you're ugly, I mean, even if you think that you might be kind of ugly, I know like a lot of people like they wouldn't want to
just
show their face,
tell
they
me.
do that, but you got to show it first because if you
Yeah.
show it first, then you're never gonna have this conversation to get shot down. So now you show this picture, now you don't want to get seen. Now you did it to yourself. So like I don't know.
I'm not the finest woman in the world.
Think of the hottest guy that you've talked to on the online. All
Mhm.
right. Now think of like the guy that had the best personality online, okay?
Mhm.
Now put them together to make one superhuman person.
Mhm.
Okay. Now you go meet him, and when you meet him, he's in a wheelchair. How are you gonna feel?
Kind of like,
The first thing that goes through your head is like, does your dick work?
yeah, but also at the same time, yeah, that probably would. But no, at the same time, I would kind of feel like a little bit like, I don't know if I would say betrayed in a way, but like if we're
And I
talking,
yeah. No, go ahead.
if we're talking and I'm like, hey, I like to hike, and then you say you like to hike too, but you can't fucking hike, we're gonna have some issues because then there's
Right.
some
Because you
deceiving.
can say that I like to hike, but since the accident, I can't hike. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's when you bring it up, and I hate to compare it, but that's just like whenever these people are trans. Do you know what I mean? Like it's hard for them to say like, hey, that hey, I'm trans, but like you have to say it. You do have to fucking say it.
Yeah.
Like it's just not gonna work. It's like anything else. So
Some of
it's
them
the
don't
same
want to
thing. So
they won't tell the person until they pretty much got them home and they're about to fuck.
because they know that some of these dudes are gonna be like, oh, you're already here. You're getting
Well,
shot.
I've actually heard of, not just seen videos like fake videos and stuff, but I've heard of it happening where someone was trans, they didn't tell the person, they got in a taxi together, they're about to go, and then someone else told them or something happened where they found out, and then they got pissed off because rightfully so, because the person didn't tell them, hey, I'm trans, like you should be saying that. That's not fair to the
I think,
person that you're talking
yeah,
to.
I
It's
think
not.
everything should be up front before we meet. And I know it's hard, uh, like especially being handicapped, and I'm not talking about the trans part, but even the trans part, but like you don't know when to bring it up because you're scared. Even the ugly guy, like he was scared to say this, like, but it has to be said. It doesn't matter how uncomfortable the conversation is or what it's gonna be. If they don't like you because of whatever it is, because you were handicapped, well then you don't need to be with that person. That's just the way it goes. But like,
And I don't like, it's not that I didn't want to see him because he was not super good looking or whatever it was, because I could have looked past that because I'm that type of person. It's the fact that he fucking deceived me. He told me he was good looking. He told me he looked young. He told me all of these things. And then I see his picture and it's the opposite of everything. And I'm like, okay, so if he's going to lie about his looks, what the fuck else is he going to lie about? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he could have told me, hey, I'm not that good looking. Let me show you a picture. I'm not the best, but I'm not the worst, like, and maybe I could have looked past, I might have. I think I was just more like turned off because of the way that he described himself and was the opposite of how he looked.
yeah, because like the handicapped person can say, hey, I do like hiking too, and then be like, but I can't because of this accident, and then it's a good transition to be like, hey,
Yeah.
you have to say it. You have to say everything because if not, then
Yeah,
that's
you could be
why
like, yeah, I used
online
to love
dating is hard.
hiking before my accident or before this or whatever. Now I'm in a wheelchair. Unfortunately, I can't really hike anymore. Like I can kind of stroll up a hill or something, but I can't hike, or I can't swim or I can't do all of these things that you like to do. And then that's giving him the opportunity to say, hey, like, okay, you're not for me. And that's not fair. That's not fair to not give someone that opportunity to say no.
Yep, it's all got to be up front. That's the reason I don't online date.
And that again has to do with communication. And that's why communication is so important. And that's why
Not
I
not
I
only
felt deceived.
not only communication, but you have to be comfortable having the uncomfortable conversation because that's part of a relationship is having uncomfortable conversations. Uncomfortable conversations is healthy. You might not
Yeah.
want to have the conversation, but you got to have the conversation.
It's how you get to know someone. If I had 3 fucking nipples, I'd be like, hey, guess what? Weird thing about me, I have 3 nipples.
Lies. Let me see.
I don't.
Total
but
Recall style.
I think it would be kind of cool, actually. Or having that third boob, like in the middle.
That's Total Recall style. You
Yeah.
ever watch that old movie with Total Recall?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's the best part of the movie. All right, let's go to the last one.
Do you want to know if your boyfriend loves you? Sit just like this, across from each other, okay? Across from each other, gooning. And if it doesn't work and if it gets awkward, he doesn't love you. Or it's gonna end very magically and you guys are probably gonna get married. So I hope that helps.
Okay, so I don't understand what this. I mean, I know you really wanted to do this one, but I don't get it. Okay, for one, I just figured out what Goonie means. That means masturbating. I know what that is because I do that a lot. But I don't understand.
I hate that people change masturbating to gooning because
Oh,
gooning
I
is in
call
the
it
movie and it's just
masturbation
like
because I don't give
I
a
don't
fuck.
understand them. I say jacking off.
Or
So,
that,
like,
but I can't jack off, so I just say masturbation.
Right.
Or I just say pleasure myself. Whatever.
Right, because gooning is, I don't know. People make these words now, and then we just kind of have to go along with it.
Like being cracked. I didn't even know what the fuck cracked meant for like the longest time. And then like, recently, now I've been using it. Like, oh, I got cracked last week. Like, what the fuck? No, I didn't, but I've
Oh.
said it before. I've said it before because I recently. Anyway, I've said it. But like, I'm like, why cracked? I just say fucked. I just fucked last week. That's better.
I don't know. Lingo changes. Kids say some weird shit, like fucking glizzies. You eat glizzy? That's a weenie.
I
It's
forgot
a
what
hot
the.
dog.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's eating
No,
glizzies.
I say hot dog.
You glizzy gladiator, you.
What's another word for hot dog?
Weenie?
Yeah. That's like dick.
So,
What's a new word for dick that people say?
a new word?
Yeah. Is there a new one? I thought there was a new one. I might be because I always say pito. So people
Yeah,
always laugh at me.
because you're in fucking 7th grade and saying pito and shit. Because that's the last time I heard it before you.
I love it though. It's the funniest thing. Every time I say like, "Oh, take out your pito," or it's so
I
funny.
swear to God, if we about to fuck and I'm taking my clothes off and you're like, take your pito out, I'm like, nope.
No,
Flip it
I
back
say,
up,
get that fucking pito out.
putting it, no, put my shirt back on, paying for the hotel so you can get some extra sleep. I'm leaving. I'll see you later.
No, it's funny. You would laugh your ass off because
I know,
no one
but
can
I'm not
ever
pulling
have
my
a straight
pito
face.
out.
You
That's the
are.
point. I'm not
You
pulling the
are.
pito out.
You are.
No, the
Because I'll
fuck
be
I'm
like, let
not.
me suck that pito. And everybody laughs. It's the
Absolutely
funniest
not.
thing. It's the
Absolutely
funniest
not.
thing. It's the funniest thing ever. Everybody laughs. I have not met a guy who has not laughed at me saying the word pito.
Because it's funny.
It is funny, and
I would
I'm gonna
laugh
keep
too.
using.
I laugh too. But I'm not fucking or taking it out after you say it.
You are,
No, the
because you're
fuck
gonna
I'm
forget
not.
I said it. Okay, so back to the video though, because I'm really confused about what she's talking about. So I understand she's talking about gooning herself. Is that how you say
Sitting
it?
like
Gooning
this
with your legs up.
with your legs up and then you across and then you're masturbating and
And
I'm
he's
jacking
jacking off.
off. Yes.
So what's the point of
Can
that?
you be
Like,
comfortable? Can you be comfortable watching somebody do it? I know that you can watch somebody
oh,
do it,
yeah.
but with your legs up and like that, that's what she's saying. That if, because there's some people that are not comfortable watching the other one, like, you're comfortable. There's people that are comfortable watching it, but there's people that are not comfortable doing it so you could watch. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I don't
Like
usually put
like
my legs
guys
up
like
like
guys
that.
like to watch like guys like to watch like, hey, let me see you, pleasure yourself. But there's guys that'll be like, but I don't want you to see me pleasure myself. I want you to pleasure me. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? So she's talking about doing it at the same time with the legs up, froggy
So
style.
usually, okay, so if I do that, it's for fun because we're watching porno. So we're watching porn, and it's just something different, you know. So then we're watching it, and then we're masturbating ourselves, pleasuring ourselves. But like he's like sitting up doing it or something, and then like I'm laying down doing it with my legs up. That's kind of how I usually do it. I don't usually do it like face to face. Oh, weird like that. To me, that's weird.
That's what
Usually
you're
it's
talking
like the
about.
guy's sitting up
That's
and he's jacking off and he's watching me do it and then watching porn at the same time. And then I'm just doing the
you gotta
DJ
be
down
so
there.
aggressive. He's jacking off.
Like this. He's like jacking
That's
off.
aggressive as fuck. God damn.
I don't know. Like, okay, so he's jacking off and he's kind of sitting up on the bed, like next to me.
But that's
and he's
what you're
watching
saying
me
is that
and
like
watching porn at the same
being
time.
this close to each other and just with your legs up and both doing it at the same time.
I just think that's a
Look
weird way
into
to
your
do it.
eyes. Dang,
No.
with this video that you can't see what's going on down here, it looks like I'm just like looking into your eyes. And
Please stop. Please don't do that. I don't want to be looking at someone's eyes while I'm masturbating. I'm looking at their pito and waiting for them
why
to come.
are we like this now? Why?
We're watching
Why?
porn
Why
at
do you
the
say
same time.
pito? Why? Like honestly, like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do it either. It's just like one of those
It's
things.
not that I'm not comfortable
Because
with
I'm like the same. I'm the same
masturbating.
way. Like, cause you know, like how like whenever you're watching porn, and then after you're finished, you look at what you were watching, you're like, I'm disgusted with myself. Close your laptop and you just move it away, or turn off your phone. And you're like, or do you never get disgusted with yourself of what you've been watching? You are a sociopath. You are a sociopath. What the fuck? You've never just been like into something and you're just like watching it and you're like, ooh, why did I like that? Ugh.
Not grossed out, but I'm just like, why am I like this? Why do I
No.
love porn so much?
No,
Why does the
I'll be
girl
grossed
next
out
door
sometimes.
like make it that much better? The girl that came next door to see the guy to ask him for something, and then he just bangs the shit out of her. Like I was like, why is that so like hot?
See?
Or massages. I can't even get massages anymore because I've watched
I
so
don't
much
even know what that
porn.
is anymore either.
I can't. I've
But I
watched
see
so
what you're
much
saying.
porn with massages that I get horny just thinking about a massage.
I feel you.
I
I
can't do
feel
it.
you on those thoughts though. I feel you on all those thoughts. Like sometimes things happen at work or something and it happens, I'm all, that's actually the start of a porn. You know what I mean? You're just like, see? And then it comes full circle and we just sit here, we wonder what the fuck is going on? What happened in our lives on why are we like this? Why are we like this now? Why do we say I don't? Why do you say pito? Why?
Because I love that word, and I'll never stop loving. I have loved that word for years, and I always say it.
It's another week, 41 weeks of pitos, and no asshole this time. So we have
No.
successfully come out of the asshole cave, and now we're gooning.
I hate
I feel
that.
weird to even say it. It
Don't
feels like
say
I
that
feel like
ever
I feel
again.
like the old dad. I feel like the old dad using slang. Oh, this is gooning.
Most of the time, I say I'm doing the DJ or finger fucking myself. That's what I say.
Yeah,
There's
because
no
we're
gooning.
fucking adults. That's what we say.
Yeah.
Week 41. I'm Marco, aka DeMarco. This is my lovely co-host Kayla. Why are we like this now? Peace.
Bye.
Why are we like this now? Gonna figure it out with a pow, pow, pow. DeMarco and Kayla taking the bow. Join us on the journey, we'll show you how.